Hey, welcome back. Kevin, you have been staring at that video for nearly a minute without saying anything to me.
I know, and I still cannot decide whether it is real. Half the comments believe it, while the other half call it completely fake today.
Oh no, that kind of moment can make the internet feel unreliable. Even a normal-looking video can suddenly make you doubt everything.
Exactly, and that is what worries me most. If something looks real, how do we know what actually deserves our trust online?
We use online information for shopping, travel, health, work, and everyday decisions. One wrong claim can affect choices that matter outside the screen too. That is why this topic matters beyond social media.
English learners face an extra challenge because the language may already need attention. That can make checking the message feel slower and more difficult sometimes. A simple checking routine can reduce that extra pressure.
Luckily, you do not need expert tools for every post you see. A few clear questions can help you make much safer decisions online every day. You can use them almost anywhere without special technology.
Good, because I want something practical that I can actually remember later. I do not want a long lecture before opening social media tonight.
Fair point, so begin with this phrase. Where did this come from? A source is simply the place where information begins online.
If I see a shocking post, I should not trust it immediately. I can check who published it and where the information came from first. That small pause can prevent a surprisingly big mistake.
Appearance is never enough because unreliable websites can look very professional. Good photos, strong logos, and confident writing can easily fool people at first. Professional design does not automatically mean trustworthy information.
So my next question should be, can I verify this somewhere else? I can compare the claim with another reliable source before believing it. One good comparison can change your first impression completely.
Exactly, and verify simply means checking whether something is really true. You can compare websites, newspapers, public offices, or trusted organizations for confirmation. You are looking for agreement from independent places.
Repeated stories need another useful question. What is the original source? Many websites may simply copy the same mistake without checking it. The first source often gives important missing context.
Let us test those phrases with a quick role play. I send you a post saying tomorrow has suddenly become a national holiday here.
First, I ask, where did this come from? Then I look for the same information on an official government website myself.
Nice, but I answer, my cousin sent it to me. That explains who shared it, not who originally created the message.
Exactly, so I ask, what is the original source? If nobody can show it, I stay careful and keep checking before believing anything.
Evidence is useful here because evidence supports a claim with facts or information. A random screenshot may look impressive, but still be weak evidence. Good evidence should connect clearly with the claim itself.
That makes sense, and stronger evidence gives us more confidence. Mini recap 1, check the source, original source, and possible verification before sharing. Those 3 steps already create a useful checking habit.
That reaction is understandable, but context can change everything. A real photo can still create a completely false impression about an event online. Pictures often feel powerful because they seem immediate and direct.
For example, an old storm photo could appear during a new storm. The image is real, but the message becomes misleading in that moment. That emotional reaction can arrive before careful thinking begins.
Exactly, so ask, when was this posted? Then ask, does this match the story? Before accepting what the image seems to show. The missing context may be time, place, or purpose.
Dates, locations, and names can reveal problems surprisingly quickly. A simple search may show where the picture first appeared and when, so a true image can support a false message.
Let us try role play 2 with a supermarket photo. I show you empty shelves and claim there is a serious food shortage today.
My first thought is, that looks serious. Then I stop myself and ask, when was this posted, before believing the claim.
Good catch because the picture is actually 4 years old. It also came from a completely different country, city, and situation.
Then the image itself is real, but the message is misleading. Real details can still push us toward a completely false conclusion.
So ask, what does the full story say? A dramatic headline may sound very different from the complete article underneath it.
I would add another question: is anything missing here? Missing details can completely change how we understand an event or problem.
Exactly. Mini recap too. Check the date, location, full story, and missing context before trusting dramatic content. These checks work especially well with dramatic photos and videos.
Now I want to challenge you slightly because checking everything sounds exhausting. If I verify every post, I could spend all day doing it.
I agree, and I do not think every post needs equal attention. The amount of checking should match the possible risk or harm involved. Higher risk should lead to more careful checking.
A funny animal video needs less checking than health advice. Financial claims, safety warnings, and travel information deserve much more careful attention from us. The possible cost of a mistake is much bigger.
That creates two reasonable opinions about online trust. Some people question almost everything, while others mainly check claims before important decisions. Neither approach is perfect for every situation online.
I understand both views, but constant suspicion sounds exhausting to me. I want to stay careful without becoming afraid of everything I see online. Careful thinking should reduce fear, not create more fear.
That is my preference too, especially when emotions are strong. Angry, scary, or exciting posts often push us to react before thinking clearly. Strong emotion is a useful signal to slow down.
So this phrase becomes useful: let me check before I share. It creates a pause and gives your brain time to catch up first.
Exactly, and another useful sentence is, I am not sure yet. Saying that can sound responsible because you are still checking carefully.
Let us try roleplay 3 with a shocking business message. I tell you a famous company will suddenly close tomorrow morning without warning.
I answer, this looks serious, but let me check before I share. Then I search for reliable reports from several different sources online.
If you cannot verify the message, what would you say naturally? I want a sentence that sounds calm, honest, and not rude at all.
I would say, I am not sure yet. I could also add, I cannot confirm this anywhere if my search finds nothing reliable.
Great, because you avoided spreading uncertain information without attacking anyone. That kind of calm language is useful online and in everyday conversations too.
Popular posts create another problem because likes and shares can look like proof. But popularity alone does not tell us whether something is accurate.
Exactly, so ask, what evidence supports this? That question moves your attention away from popularity and toward facts supporting the claim directly. Facts matter more than the number beside a post.
Let us do one final role play with online reviews. I say, this product has 5,000 perfect reviews, so buy it.
I answer, what evidence supports those reviews? Then I compare other sources, customer photos, and detailed reviews before deciding what to buy.
Great, urgent language can also create pressure, so slow down when a post demands action. Pressure should make you check more carefully first.
So I can ask, why does this want my attention now? That helps me notice how the message is trying to affect me emotionally.
Final review time. Remember, where did this come from? Also ask, can I verify this somewhere else? Before trusting a surprising claim.
Also remember, let me check before I share. Keep I am not sure yet ready when the evidence is weak or unclear.
If you can use those phrases, you already have a strong online habit. You are checking before reacting, trusting, buying, or sharing information. That small habit becomes easier each time you practice it.
You do not need perfect English or perfect certainty to think carefully. Pause, ask one good question, and look for better evidence first today.
What do you usually check before trusting something online? Tell us in the comments, stay curious, and see you next time.